Hello and welcome back to the PowerPod, where I have Ryan Roby from Stacy AI with me today. So welcome to the PowerPod, Ryan. How are we doing?
I'm living the dream here. Thank you for having me.
Fantastic. As normal, we've got 20 questions, quick fire round, and we'll get straight into it. So in one sentence, Ryan, what problem does your project solve?
We solve the problem of people losing bets.
Fantastic. And what is your 30-second elevator pitch?
Sure. We are using neural networks, cutting edge technology, and the best APIs in the world to create a betting predictive model unlike anything the world's ever seen. We are going to use all of that power, technology, and feeds to give our users and our holders the most accurate sports betting and sports analytical predictions the world's ever seen.
That sounds really technical, but also fantastic at the same time. So how does your technology differ from other competitors? You've spoken about AI and machine learning versus deep learning potentially.
Yes, yeah. So there are a lot of folks out there that claim they're using AI to give sports betting predictions. I mean, you can go to ChatGPT and ask the same thing, and they will give you a prediction if they get the game right and the spread right and stuff like that. So what we wanted to do is we partnered up with Eagle AI. If you don't know about Eagle AI, you should go learn about them. They hit the crypto and financial markets, and they're hitting 98.2% accuracy. And so we reached out to them and said, hey, we'd love to use this for sports predictive modeling. What can we do? We worked out a deal with them. We're fully partnered with them, and they are going to use their predictive modeling tools, the neural networks, as opposed to just basic machine learning, where our model will learn from billions of data points to start, and then every day it relearned from billions of data points what it got wrong, and it tweaks it until eventually it learns and becomes the most accurate sports bettor in the world by a large margin.
Incredible. And I think, yeah, certainly looking at ChatGPT and things like that, I've definitely jumped in and had a play around to see if it could do it. It can't. So what is your biggest unique selling proposition? Is it the fact that it's going to be that accurate?
Yes, yeah. And I'm an attorney, you know that. I'm an attorney. I'm a sports bettor as well. My whole life is gambling one way or another, whether it's in the courtroom or on sports. Our prop is that, look, the best gambler in the world is 55% accurate. Our machine, we're aiming for 70+% accuracy. You do that the right way and you bet responsibly. To put it in crypto terms, you're making 10,000% APY if you just hit 2 out of 3 bets a day. And so we're going to teach people what betting is, how to do it responsibly within your means, and go make money.
Absolutely. Love it. And who's your target demographic within this space then?
Honestly, it is twofold. It's Web 2 gamblers that have no crypto exposure at all, that aren't aware of the cutting edge technology that has been released over the past 9 to 12 months, that can really harness all of these data points and actually beat Vegas. On the flip side, you got the Web3 crypto folks, Telegram guys, probably people listening to this, that don't gamble on sports. And there's a whole wide world out there of markets that you can get into. You don't have to know sports. You don't have to know the coach's name. It is simply a business transaction. When you look at a line that Vegas sets, you make your bet and you get paid on it. And we're going to teach people what that means, how to do it, and again, how to do it responsibly.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. And what is the biggest alpha you can share with us at this point in time?
I'm actually looking at my computer's behind this phone that I'm on. I'm looking at our dashboard that has our beta of Stacy GPT. And Stacy, of course, is I always refer to her as our mascot. She is our computer system. So you're not talking to some faceless robot. We put a face with it. Her name is Stacy, and Stacy GPT is truly unlike anything that's been released by anyone, even our competitors. And what it is a custom built neural network GPT that, for lack of better terms, is the most accurate and knowledgeable sports prognosticator in the world. You can talk to her about the games. You can ask her about tonight's games. You can tell her, I want to build a plus 500 parlay with 3 legs in it, and we'll teach you what that means. But she'll give you the best one. And you can tell her what you're thinking about the games and have a full conversation with her. It's not just a static, go bet on the Lakers. It can be if you want it to be, but she gives you an interaction that can make you a better just by looking at it from a different angle. And so the biggest alpha is that she exists. We are testing her, and whenever V2 rolls out in May, everyone's going to get to use it, and it's spectacular.
We're not too far away from May either, so yeah, sounds like exciting stuff.
About 6
Now to
weeks
get
out.
into the perfect. Now to get into the more juicy discussion points on the PowerPod. So, what is the harshest but fairest criticism you've ever received?
I let perfection get in the way of great a lot. And I think it makes me a better person, a better attorney, a better person to help hone in the skills of something like this where accuracy matters. But that is my harshest criticism.
Yep, that makes sense. Some people say good is great and great gets things done, and perfect never comes. So that makes perfect sense. What is your current take on the market sentiment?
Oh, it sucks. It's terrible. People are, I think they'd rather trade gold or silver, eggs, something boring. It can't go down forever. And but the current market sentiment is as bad as I can remember it.
I would agree with that. I saw a chart on eggs last week. I think eggs are down as well, so we're pretty much doomed at this point. It is what it is.
Chickens are
So,
on the hot seat.
absolutely. Discounting myself, which crypto influencer's opinion do you value the most?
Dr. Evil. I've come to know him personally. If people don't know him, you should follow him. I think it's like at Dr. Evil of crypto, like Dr. Evil off of Austin Powers. He's become a personal friend of mine. He tells it like it is. He doesn't buy followers. He won't shill every product that comes to him. In fact, probably about 1% of projects that ask him to get on board, he does. He to me is the epitome of what someone in this space ought to be. Someone that knows the rules, knows finance, they know money, they know markets, and they are willing to put their name behind projects they believe in.
Love it. Love it. He does a great job. No, I completely agree with that. Talking about jobs, what was your first ever job?
My first ever job, I worked at Abercrombie and Fitch as a person behind the counter there selling clothes.
I was going to say you've entered the male model category there, so
Right, that was actually my title. That's what they call people on the floor selling clothes is male model. So my resume actually says that I was a male model. I was just ringing people out.
smashed it. I love it. What's your worst ever investment?
Worst ever investment. I took a second mortgage out on my house to leverage USDC in a project that was paying rewards, and it got hacked, and that was the worst that I've done.
Yeah, no, that's a tough one. I think a few people have probably been in that situation.
Yeah. For everyone out there, don't take a second mortgage out on your house for crypto. I don't care what they tell you.
Good advice. Moving on. What non-crypto app do you use the most?
DraftKings.
Oh, nice. Yeah, good pick.
That's my sports gambling app.
Nice. Love it. Coffee, energy drink, or herbal tea?
No, coffee all day. All day, every day. I did the math a couple weeks ago. It alarmed me. I drink between 2 and 3 liters of coffee a day.
Yeah, that's pushing it. It's a caffeine hit.
Yeah, the old ticker is, it's ticking. So we'll see.
Good stuff. And what do you do for fun?
I watch sports, play with my kid, got a 3-year-old, but other than family stuff, if I'm going to go out and have a good time, I grab a couple drinks and watch whatever game's on.
Nice. Good balance.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time? Probably Dumb and Dumber. I love it. It's a classic. I quote it a lot. I'm a criminal defense attorney, so I always see the body cam where the cops telling people to pull over, and I want someone to say, "No, it's a cardigan," but thanks for asking. But it hadn't happened yet.
Nice. I'll look forward to some tweets on Stacy AI's Twitter, specific to Dumb and Dumber. See who gets the reference.
Perfect.
What's your unpopular opinion about crypto?
Unpopular opinion about crypto. It needs more regulation. The government needs to get involved. It has held us back for years. This idea that it's going to replace the dollar, in my opinion, is bonkers. We need the government to get in to regulate it, to open the floodgates of hundreds of billions of dollars that could come in from these various funds, businesses, banks that are only going to put their money in something that they can say is trustworthy. So we need more regulation.
I agree with that. I think it's an unpopular opinion that's becoming more popular by the day. So a very good answer.
I was there before it was cool. Remember that.
Nice. Your dream collaboration, whether this be a person or company, doesn't have to be crypto related. Who would you pick?
DraftKings. DraftKings. I think they do sports betting the best. They are personable. I think that they encourage responsibility. And in my personal life and crypto life, those are now combining. I think DraftKings, a good American company that can be trusted, that they would be the absolute best to work with. And you want some alpha? We're working on it. So we're working on it.
Great stuff. More alpha. Love it. What talent do you wish you had?
I wish that I could sing better. Because when I go out and after the drinks and the games, there's always karaoke, and I always get up there and embarrass myself. It doesn't stop me from getting up there. I just embarrass myself. So I wish I could sing better. College, I would have got more ladies. It would have been.
No, I love that. I think people that put themselves out there and just do it regardless, kudos to them.
Jack Diane's not going to sing itself, okay? Somebody's got to do it.
Nice. Interesting one now. What sports do you watch, if any? Sounds like you watch a lot. Who are your favorite teams?
So I'm in Lexington, Kentucky. We don't have a sports team or a professional sports team in Kentucky. And so my favorite team altogether is the Kentucky Wildcat College. If I had to pick a pro sports team, it's whoever I bet on that day. And I watch it all.
Fantastic.
I watch baseball, football, basketball. You name it. If it's on, I'll watch it. I watched cricket one time. It just took forever.
Support the ones that are making money. I'm not a cricket fan myself. It's too slow. But no, makes sense.
Yes, it is. And I didn't know.
Or quote for the day.
Sorry. Quote of the day. Graveyard's full of people that were waiting to go after their dream. I think that's important. I think about it all the time. You got to get after it. Sitting around waiting for things to happen doesn't work. You got to take chances. You got to harness your skills and go for it. I've met the most successful people in the world in various settings. They're just people. And they're people who took chances, who woke up at 6 a.m. and got after it. They worked their ass off. I think that everyone has the potential to kill it. And people just got to have the confidence to go for it.
Love that. I've not heard the saying before, but completely resonates with a lot of people, I think. So great stuff. Well, thanks for coming on today, Ryan. This has been PowerPod, and we'll see you in the next episode. Thank you.
And anytime. Thank you.
If you liked today's episode, please do drop a like and subscribe, and make sure that you share it with your wider community. We also have a fantastic range of sign-up offers to centralized exchanges where you can get fantastic offers and bonuses for signing up via the links that we provide in the description below. In addition to this, all of the revenue that we make from our affiliate links will be going directly back to the Decrypting community. So we are redistributing the way that wealth is shared and generated across the Web3 space. You'll be doing some social good, and we'll be adding a lot of value to people that are looking to engage with safe centralized exchanges that are offering those unique sign-up bonuses. We will see you in the next episode.